Well, I'd like to welcome Antonio Pule, number 96 on our
Yeah.
football team. Is that right?
Yep.
Junior, and as we celebrate AAPI Heritage Month. Antonio, why don't you, you are specifically from which island?
American Samoa.
Okay, and can you talk about the history behind the necklace that you're wearing?
Oh, it's the Pule is like what we wear, the traditional wear, like we go, like what we do with our Steve Samoa, like Samoan performances in a special occasion, especially on Flag Days. Every chief wear it, and everybody wears it.
Is that given to you by someone in the family?
Yeah.
Who
Everybody
gave
goes with it to church and any special occasion like funeral, church.
Was that one specifically given to you by some person in your family?
Yeah, from my mom.
Okay. Is that before you left for Washington State or before you left for, I know you went to junior college or?
Yeah, before I left to junior college.
Yeah. All right. So I assume it also makes you think of your mother when you put that on as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. History and tradition are what makes, especially those from American Samoa. Those are the special things that add to the flavor of Washington State. Like you have a great, I remember I came here in January or February of 2018, and I remember going to watching Frankie Louvu and I think one other football player on stage as a dance, did the native dance during AAPI Heritage Month. It was pretty fascinating to watch. And when I think of your community and talking to Jack and even Tony Thompson, the word pride comes up. Like, if you're from Samoa, there is a pride in and around people from that island, what they do with their lives, how there's pride in how family centric Samoans are. What does it mean specifically to you to represent that community?
Representing that community, a kid coming from the Rock, try to come out here to make big things, to support and help the family back home, because they are kids from Samoa know what's going on back home, like the struggle, and so their big dream is like try to make their mom and dad not work again and try to build a new home for their siblings, try to make a help get a better education, especially they came out here, to show all Samoan kids back in American Samoa and Samoa that they can do it. They can come out here and do great things, like come here, play ball, and go to school, find education. And sometimes you have to go on your own. Can't depend too much on family. Sometimes you have to come out here and learn everything. Especially we always say Samoa Mubode Tour. It means Samoa God's first. So we always God has plans for everybody. So God's put you there for a reason. We pray every day. We pray every night. We sing a song like before practice, after practice, and that's why it's big for us to come in here and do a big things, because we come here to represent Samoa, represent the name on our back, and then we got to come out here with a purpose.
As an outsider, am I allowed to call it the Rock, or do I have to call it Samoa?
No, you can go. We call it the Rock because it's just a small dot on the map. That's why.
What's it like growing up on the Rock?
Like, it's literally we got, when growing up, we got to learn respect, loyalty, and faith to others.
How old were you when you started playing football?
Started at 12 years old.
What position was your first position?
Offensive tackle and tight end. I was the biggest one, but I was big and skinny and tall, but not that big though.
Yeah. Tell me some of the adjustments, or what's been the biggest adjustment about you personally coming to the United States?
Come to the United States on my own was I get to wake up first in the morning, or here in the mainland, I don't hear my mom and dad. I don't hear my sibling running around. It was so different. Especially waking up. Literally I wake up every morning in Samoa doing chores. It was a big adjustment for me, and then I had to go on my own, try to discover the world on my own. I had to go find a job on my own, and then try to make money on my own during college. So yeah, it was a big adjustment. I get family support back home, but I get their support spiritually, but not physically. So it was 3 months. I was homesick in Cali. I really that time I was about to give up and go back home. but I don't want to because I want to do something for my family back home. Like I want to do like try to make a better future for my family back home, for my siblings and my mom and dad.
Yeah. Coach Logo, I know, has deep ties to Samoa. How has that impacted your development or your time here having Coach Logo here at Washington State?
Coach Longa has taught me a lot. Coach Longa like taught me about like he reminds me of like why am I here? Like he asked me question, why are you here? I was like, oh, I answered I'm here for my family. So it's like he's like reminds me like do it for your family. You know why you're here. You came a long way. You worked too hard for this. And then, you know he reminds me of those. It motivates me to push push my limit and then become a better player and a better student athlete to the young ones.
That's awesome. Discuss something. What are you most proud of about your family heritage?
What I'm proud about my family that there's a saying that in my dad like know your role. So so like the oldest one has to be the leader and he has to teach us the other one, the young ones, what to do right, what to say, and you gotta do everything right. And then when the older one leaves, the next one will step up. It's just like playing football. It's
Yeah.
like when the starter gets hurt, the next one person up. So it's just like that's what my dad was saying. Know your role, and he always says when you're 18, you're out the house. You know what to do. We taught you what to do with life. You know, you gotta go out there to the real world and discover on your own what's your plan and what's your future, what you want to be. You know, go live your dreams. That's what my dad always said. Know your role.
Yeah. Tell me, what is your favorite traditional meal?
My favorite traditional meal is what's it called? Fali fai. It's like mixed with coconut and then banana.
What do you think Coach Rolovich's favorite Samoan meal is?
I really do not know. I think he might like taro with coconut milk.
Really? Why?
Like so that's probably like the best
That
one.
good?
Yeah, that's probably the best one in Sabo. I
Yeah.
think he might like the cookout with the pig.
That sounds like Rolo right there.
Yeah.
He would enjoy that. What would you like people from other cultures to know about your heritage the most?
I want other people to know that we are welcome you to our family, no matter who you are. Once you come into our, we'll treat you like family.
Yeah.
We'll give you whatever you need. Like if you want to eat, you can come eat with the fam. You're no different. Like you come in do this. We treat you like family. One and another thing is when other people invite us to their family, we want to treat them just like the way you treat us. We treat them like family too.
Yeah. I love it. Well, Antonio, I appreciate your time. And I know at Washington State, we take great pride with our history, specifically with American Samoa. And
Mhm.
you could debate who the greatest football player off the rock is, but you cannot debate who the most important one is, and that's Jack Thompson.
Mhm.
And the legacy that you carry on and the others with Samoan descent that Jack started here means more to Washington State probably than you can even imagine because Jack's so important to us. And I know how important it is to him to see Samoans develop and utilize this platform to make a difference in their own lives and their family lives, but at Washington State. So we're proud that you wear our logo. We're proud that you wear your heritage on your heart. And I appreciate you making time to do this. And go Cougs.
Go Cougs. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Antonio.